Imagine the biggest beverage company in the world advertising its new soft drink with a picture of a mass murderer on its can. The year was 1993 and Coca-Cola released this edgy soda called OK Soda to test the markets. But what was really special about this drink is that unlike any other well-known beverage, OK Soda set low expectations, as co-project's manager said. OK Soda underpromises. It doesn't say, this is the next great thing like other drinks do. It's the flip side of overclaiming. OK Soda's marketing campaign still feels unique to this day. It didn't emphasize how delicious the drink was or how you should enjoy it with your friends. In fact, the campaign was made a special effort to purposely promote negative publicity. But why did Coca-Cola pull this act? And why the cans were the way they were? As it turns out, there's a lot more behind the story of OK Soda.
Dear Blank, as you may have heard, our television chain letter promoting OK Soda has yielded interesting results. Steve S. of Oakland, California, declined a can of OK at a party. The next day, his fiancée announced her intention to marry his best friend, an enthusiastic drinker of OK.
You see, around that time, Coke was not dominating the market like usual. After the Pepsi challenge in 1976, Pepsi thrived and became really good at advertising. However, instead of appealing to younger audience like Pepsi did, Coke took a different approach. They wanted something that could resonate with an increasingly skeptical Generation X. So they hired Sergio Zyman to be the chief of all marketing for all Coca-Cola beverages brand. For the people who don't know him, Sergio Zyman was responsible for the new Coke campaign, probably the biggest marketing failure in Coke's history. They named the drink OK Soda because, according to their research, Coke or Coca-Cola was the second most well-known term in all languages. The first term was OK. OK Soda captured what they perceived as the Gen X outlook on life. Not great, not awful, just okay. And that's exactly what OK Soda promised. A marketing consultant to several major soda brands said, people who are 19 years old are very accustomed to being manipulated and knowing that they're manipulated. I know some of you have seen the Coca-Cola tagline, "Have a Coke and smile," from the late 1970s, or Pepsi's 1980 tagline, "Choice of a new generation." Both capture the mood of their respective times with messages of positivity and youthful energy. However, OK Soda did the exact opposite, especially with their tagline, "Things are going to be okay." But here's the thing. While doing my research about the soda, I found some people claiming that OK Soda was part of a conspiracy by conservative thinker Irving Kristol and Coca-Cola to create a cadre of conservative youth by subliminally influencing them through an unsuccessful soda product. And the depressing artwork and slogans like "things are going to be okay" were meant to promote a sense of resigned acceptance of reduced opportunities and the existing order among disillusioned Gen Xers. But why did OK fail? Or did OK really fail? The transcript of a 1994 National Public Radio interview with Tom Perko, the president of a food and beverage consulting firm who worked closely with Coca-Cola on OK, he said that OK was never intended to succeed as a soda. The whole point of the project was to inject a hip conservative worldview, as expressed by the soda's advertising, into Xers who had been rendered deeply impressionable by whatever it was Kristol. Once the message had been delivered, OK could vanish from the 7-Eleven as mysteriously as it appeared in the first place. Is this true? Well, I don't know. But the artwork was really groundbreaking and looked like nothing anyone had ever seen before for a soda product. Instead of bright, appealing colors typically used for soda branding, the OK Soda imagery featured expressions ranging from boredom to fear to contempt, using dystopian imagery, with colors like black, white, gray, and red. Instead of short, memorable catchphrases, OK Soda cans were covered in subliminal messages and some weird graphics. Some other cans had things called coincidences, like this one. Pause the video if you want to read it. OK Soda even came with its own manifesto, snippets of which could be found on the cans. Some of the selecting sayings were, "What's the point of OK? Well, what's the point of anything? Don't be fooled into thinking that there has to be a reason for everything. OK Soda does not subscribe to any religion, or endorse any political party, or anything other than feel okay." By far, the most memorable part of OK was the 1-800-I-FEEL-OK hotline that you could call to hear several weird pre-recorded messages.
Thanks for being such a devoted caller of the OK hotline. Please listen closely to this OK coincidence selected especially for you.
Or you could leave your own testimonial or story about OK Soda.
Hello, this is Steve W. calling from Denver, and well, I was studying the other night in the library, and I was drinking an OK Soda, and I accidentally spilled it on my notes, and all the notes that I spilled the OK Soda on, I have a photographic memory of. So, thanks a lot. Bye.
One of the iconic images that became a mascot of sorts for OK Soda was a simple but striking drawing of a cult leader and murderer Charles Manson, created by famous cartoonist Daniel Clowes of the Ghost World fame as a way to prank Coca-Cola since his contract didn't prohibit putting a mass murderer on the cans. That's literally what he said.
Please be aware that OK Soda will soon introduce new package designs. Look for these distinctive UPC codes. To save time at the register, you may wish to scan them now. Incidentally, the actual packaging may look like this and feature the faces of ordinary citizens such as yourself.
This particular can is a prize can, and they were randomly put into vending machines, where instead of having soda inside, it contains some kind of premium item or prize, like a hat or shirt, but mostly hats. And also put an additional 25 cents in it so you can get an actual soda. Honestly, getting a hat out of a soda can from a vending machine is quite funny. And now, the most important question in this video is, what does OK Soda taste like? TV and radio commercials described OK as citrusy and spicy, though young consumers described it as slightly spicy and likened it to a combination of orange soda and black Coca-Cola. Other consumers more often compared it to the everything from the soda fountain cocktail known as a graveyard.
It really looks like a can of
It
stealing.
doesn't taste fruity at all.
Yeah,
It just tastes
wait,
like
this is
cola.
fruity?
It's supposed to be fruity.
Tastes like maybe like cola with a bit of like tainted citrus.
Whether it was the drink's just okay flavor or the marketing campaign of over-the-top bleakness, OK never quite caught on, only being available from 1993 to 1995 before being discontinued following disappointing sales in test cities like Austin, Seattle, and Providence.
Despite a huge outpouring of support, there have been detractors, notably Americans mad about OK. They have compared our campaign to a virus and to the notorious kudzu plant, creeping everywhere, strangling all it touches, needing only dirt to survive.
Despite its short lifespan and lack of widespread distribution, the quirky soda brand has managed to maintain a small but dedicated cult following over the years. Fans continue to collect OK Soda cans, merchandise, and even attempt to recreate the original soda's taste. Some loyal consumers even created a site called Save OK Soda. The site suggested writing Coca-Cola and telling them what you thought about not being able to drink the beverage choice of the overboard youth of America. So one of the fellas did, but unfortunately Coke responded with this letter. So if you haven't already, please hit the like button and remember, things are gonna be okay.